MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. KOJI Takahashi, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
D-Rock.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Duffy, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. Popped up. Kirshner is there, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Tampa Bay nothing, Yankees coming up. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Matt Andriese is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Smokes it foul down the line at first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Drury has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Andriese is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Span is under it. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can. Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Brandon Drury will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Styles moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Brad Miller. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Miller.
That one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He'll start this at bat with a knuckle curve right there. Strike 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Phil Kirshner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Phil Kirshner.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Stepping in now, Lee Brandon. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, a double play.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Demetrius.
Ready now, Demetrius Styles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Tom G. And it's fouled away. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Into the box now, Dave Winfield. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Tracy White. Lined into right, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, John Van. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to return. Leading off the inning, Jesus Sucre, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, G. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder,
Striding in once again, Malik Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's the second out.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The batter number 5, designated hitter, Matt
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3. Striding in, Tracy Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Phil Kirshner. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Bobby Mills. Lifted in the air to center. Span is under it. 2 down.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Lee Brandon.
Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, Tom G. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with Sagan.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Stepping in now, Dave Winfield. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. but that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Standing in now, Tracy White. Bullet back up the middle. Span there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays nothing. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Brandon Drury will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. Brandon is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So digging in now, Brad Miller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Miller leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jesus Sucre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Settle for just the 1. Coming to the plate now, John Van. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Tracy Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Phil Kirshner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Bobby Mills. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Leading off the inning, Jesus Sucre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. ANDRIESE hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Sucre aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now. Got him. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brandon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way out in front.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
G over to his left, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're down 7-1. Stepping in, Lee Brandon. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Lee Brandon.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Miller has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Demetrius Styles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit high and deep out to left field. Looking up is Smith. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Jose Alvarado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 99, shortstop, Tom.
In now, Tom G, as he hits one on a line to left field. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. So striding in, Dave Winfield. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and one strike.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw in time and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it is now 8-1. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And the throw in gets away from him.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, a changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Schimpf, the runner at second with 1 away. Line to the right side. but foul. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mills is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tracy White.
Third baseman, Tracy White.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Van.
John Van.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tracy Hayward.
Stepping in now, Tracy Hayward, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Phil Kirshner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Standing in now, Bobby Mills, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Lee Brandon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays 1. Here's Echeverria now. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. In there, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Popped him up. Styles waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Sucre. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Winfield is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 3 so far. So he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Demetrius Styles will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Hit high and deep to right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tracy White. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, John Van, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Tracy Hayward. First pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Van is on his way home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
That's always exciting when you see a guy from first make it all the way home on a base hit. And Show Track demonstrates to us here that his speed really made the difference on that play. He was burning around the base paths and just made it home in time. Andrew Kittredge comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Phil Kirshner.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 14-1. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Line drive to center field. Mills is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 5.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Changeup in for a strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for Finesca.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead, strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in the switch hitter, Bobby Mills. He's 1 for 4 for the
center fielder, Bobby Mills.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center as the blowout continues.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Lee Brandon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smith racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Demetrius.
Standing in now, Demetrius Stiles, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This one skied out toward right. Miller moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Dave Winfield, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Tracy White. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, John Van. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box, Tracy Hayward, high in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 18-1. Joseph Schmidt takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Stepping up now, C.J. Cron. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And this is hit hard to the right side.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now batting.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
No outs, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brandon is going to get there. He's got it 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. In now, Brad Miller. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Here's Echeverria now.
Shortstop.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Popped high in the air. Kirshner over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Sucre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Tampa Bay, good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
18-3 tonight. New York bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. KOJI Takahashi pitches well enough to get the W. Matt Andriesse is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time for ball game. 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our Yankees Stadium team attendance tonight, 55,300. The Yankees thank you and remind you always.